Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Alex. This is Josh. We are the target audience. Hey, listen, content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you as well. Today, we're continuing our watch on the Clone Wars. We're up to episode 11 already. Crazy. And this episode is called Dooku Captured. Now, one thing I really like about this show is that we really dive deep into Count Dooku and how fucking evil he is, because the guy's kind of an asshole, and it really shows in this show, in my opinion.
Yeah, so if this is anyone's first time here, I have never seen the Clone Wars, so through these first 10 episodes, Dooku hasn't been in it a ton. He's been in it a little bit. It's been more so been Grievous as the main villain so far. So hoping to get a little bit more Dooku in this episode. Seems like a fun time. And thus far, the episodes have just gotten better and better from the episodes we've watched so far. The last part that we did where we watched those 3 episodes had some of my favorites thus far of the season, so I'm hoping that just continues. We're also watching the Book of Boba Fett, and we're going to be watching Peacemaker in January. We react to movie trailers, review movies, all sorts of things here on the channel, so subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss any of those videos.
Well, I think we get started. Let's go.
All right.
Let's do it.
During a heroic attempt to capture the Count, Anakin Skywalker has gone missing. Obi-Wan Kenobi heads toward his friend's last known location.
Him with the jetpack in space. I wish we could have seen Ian McGregor do that. And I hope we see some live-action flashbacks with his armor there. Oh, he just did a Force run. Hasn't been done since Phantom Menace.
Oh, it's you.
This is how you thank me for rescuing you?
Same scene from episode 3 in the elevator almost. Just reversed.
Well, I know he's on board. I might have been able to do something about it if I'd had my weapon.
It was important for you to arrive without it, so your capture would be convincing.
So we got caught on purpose.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Oh,
if it isn't Count Dooku.
Jedi fools.
I should have seen that coming.
Your ship is ready, sir.
How would his old knees hold up from that?
Remember in Revenge of the Sith when he does the front flip over the balcony? It's like, Jesus Christ.
Ahsoka, Dooku managed to escape. We're in pursuit, but we could use reinforcements.
We'll get there as soon as we can.
Ooh.
What planet is that?
I've had better landings. There. Caves are a good start.
It's a cool environment. Oh.
Well, you never seen him with the hood. He looks badass. Oh, are we about to see? Oh, I think we're getting introduced to one of my favorite Clone Wars characters.
Well, what do we have here?
Love this guy.
Who are you?
What the heck?
Silly thing. Was just working a minute ago.
I don't think I've ever seen a lightsaber not working.
Look at this fucking thing.
That's it, boys. We are heading home.
I love this ship. Just looks exactly like a UFO, a typical UFO.
Yeah, it's like that's the only one I've ever seen in Star Wars that looks like that. That's hilarious.
If the Separatists will pay to get you back, chances are the Republic will offer even more.
No, smart thinking.
Looks like I got here just in time.
Send your Jedi, but they must be unarmed.
Impossible.
They will be safe.
I'm glad Jar Jar is there to help him in this decision.
We can't let Dooku slip through our fingers again. Report back as soon as you arrive.
Well, this should be fun.
Gentlemen, can I offer you something to drink?
Congratulations on your capture of Count Dooku. Very impressive.
And how exactly did you get the jump on him? With this?
All we want is to confirm you are holding Dooku. Look how the mighty Sith Lord has fallen.
What if he has to go to the bathroom?
I don't think they're very humane. They probably don't care if he has to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, probably not.
You underestimate them at your own peril, Kenobi.
Uh-oh.
You're not worried about Dooku, are you?
No. I'm worried about these pirates.
Jesus.
It's a tradition. In the name of friendship.
I was gonna say, I feel like something's up with this drink, obviously, because he already offered it to him once, and now he's pushed it on him again. Yeah, no, there we go. There's some salt.
Little Bill Cosby.
Oh no! Nice.
Two powerful pirates and new friends of the Republic. Here, here.
Yeah, there's people passed out drunk all over that place. No one notices. All these quotes can be tattoos.
But Anakin and Obi-Wan had not counted on the treacherous cunning of Onaka and his band.
They did kind of count on it.
I guess that
what
pirate
happened?
brew is stronger than we thought.
They were drugged even though they switched the cups? They drugged all of the cups.
I did warn you these pirates were devious. You will notice our shackles are bound together.
I love the lighting on his face there.
Interesting how he didn't kill him when he had the chance while they were sleeping. He could have just...
Oh yeah, just strangled him with the...
Yeah. I mean, maybe they might have woken up from that, but... like, you're getting strangled, you still don't wake up.
Just their eyes open.
Money, money, money. Why does he have a Wonder Woman headband? Man, that looks exactly how it does from the movies. That's fucking crazy.
Oh, he must fix it. Mac, what's going on back there? Sir, you must get out of the cockpit.
It just gets them all killed.
I'm about to say, if he causes these clones to die, I swear to God. I mean, I know how they love to portray him as a lovable goof, but like, not at the death of a clone. Don't do that to me. Oh! Oh,
Mission no sense, Senator Karras. Pilots are dead.
What? You fucking asshole.
The pilots?
The pilots are dead.
Oh, he did call, and that guy's dead.
Oh no, he can't be dead.
Well done, if I do say so myself. Quiet.
Oh.
Brought this way when I was captured.
Hold it right there, Jedi.
They're just right back where they started.
Those in with good in their heart, always passing too soon.
I know I basically caused your death, but I'm sorry.
Yeah. Literally your fault.
You want to deactivate the cell bars and go out drinking.
I want to deactivate the cell bars and go out drinking.
Nice.
He wanted to do the second part anyway, so that was pretty easy. Oh, it's Wonder Man. Ah, they got no cover.
Nah, there's not enough cover out here.
I just said...
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
Could have just let him die, but nope. They're good men. They're good men. He looked right at him.
I would kill you both right now if I did not have to drag your bodies.
There you go. That explains why he didn't kill him, I guess.
Drop Dooku! I guess this means we won't be friends.
We have to find a way out of here before Senator...
Damn.
It won't be long until Hondo figures out what's happened.
Oh no. You guys are fucked.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, neck snap.
No. Anakin, release him.
What?
Captain, you have nothing we want. And since we're not prisoners anymore, you have no bargaining power. Let's leave on even terms.
Indeed. Very honorable, Master Jedi.
You will find that Count Dooku does not share our sense of honor. And he knows where you live.
If you're worried about not seeing Hondo Inaka anymore, don't worry, because he's in this a lot. and he's great. And that was a nice introduction for him, really like showing how like, hey, I'm not fucking around, you know. He's good at what he does. He's basically Jack Sparrow in Star Wars.
To aid Jedi Knight Ayla Secura, who is in the midst of a fight for her life.
It's cool to see like a daylight sky fight.
I was just gonna say like a daytime fight, you know, like not in space. It looks kind of cool.
Send in the super droid.
Big boys, here we go.
Destroy that cruiser.
But sir, there are still hundreds of droids on board.
I don't care.
Roger, roger.
Those are tactical droids, and they're pretty hilarious.
This is an awesome like action sequence to open up the episode. I don't know if we've had the one like this before. Whoa! There you go.
Use the Force. What a fucking G.
Oh!
That's why Anakin's goated, man. He always put his friends first at the expense of his own life. And that's why no one believed he was Darth Vader.
The hyperdrive's been activated.
What? No.
Shut it down!
You can help Anakin by getting this ship to safety.
Free!
Whoa!
So yeah, that was a really cool opening there to this episode, that whole sequence.
Hey, you
Right?
and Bly go south. Rex and I will stay here with Anakin. I know if I was hurt, he'd never leave me behind.
There's nothing more we can do for him.
Awesome shot. Oh, that looks great. Cool planet.
I don't see any signs of life.
Watch out!
Jesus. Giant
No
acorns?
wonder it's deserted.
Come on, wake up, kid.
Ooh, what is that thing?
Doesn't look good.
General.
Ah! Damn, you've been running all night?
That's endurance right there.
I remember these bastards.
What have you come here for?
One thing I like is all the different accents in this. Like, the last episode was the Cockney accent, and then Ayla here has a French accent. Bill Burr is in The Mandalorian, he has a Boston accent.
Our ship clashed a few miles away and one of us is very badly injured.
I cannot ignore a plea for help. I will send my son, Wag 2, to help your friend. No side is free of fault. It takes two to fight.
But isn't liberty worth fighting for?
But is it worth killing for? Only when you lay your arms down and pursue a course of non-violence can you make this claim to me that the Jedi are peacekeepers.
This guy knows what's up.
Good to see you, Snips.
This is Wag 2.
Snips?
Ooh, a cliffhanger. Nice, nice.
Those 3 episodes, the first 2 were their own arc with Count Dooku, and then this one looks like the start of a new arc that I'm excited for. You've already, seen these before, I assume, so I don't know if you remembered them at all. What did you think of them? We'll just start with the first one with the Dooku captured.
Yes, I remember them, and it kind of mixes in with other episodes, but it's very refreshing because I remember them very little. I've watched them before, and I remember when Clone Wars Season 7 was coming out, and I kind of just binged them all right away because I was part of that not minority. It's a big group where it's like, oh, it's a kid's show, it's not important. Then you realize that what happens in this show is canon and how big to the story it actually is. And then so I binged them all and like very fast, not time to sit and dwell on them, like next one. Especially some of the arcs are like, okay, how they're very isolated and won't, be that big in the overall story, like fucking Jar Jar and so-and-so go on like a mini adventure. Like, whatever, it's fine. But rewatching this one, Dooku Captured, I really appreciate the development and witty banter of Anakin and Obi-Wan. Like, it's like more that they're brothers and not, master and apprentice. And there's a lot of theories, like, the rest of the series, like, if him turning the Darth Vader, a lot of people theorized if Qui-Gon lived and maybe Obi-Wan died, like, obviously everything would be different, because I think Qui-Gon was a perfect master for Anakin, but with him dying in Episode 1 and Obi-Wan just with, Qui-Gon's last request to train him, it's like, how much things could have been different. But we're introduced into Pirate Hondo Anaka, which is one of my favorite characters in the Clone Wars. He's hilarious, and I can't wait because he comes back a lot, and like he develops a relationship with I think Kenobi and Anakin, and it's hilarious. But we get to see, I was hoping to see more of Dooku and his sinister side, which I thought we were going to see, but not in this one. But we just get the establishment of like, hey, Dooku can be captured, these people can be captured, and like sometimes it's like it's not good and evil. It's like that middle ground person. Yeah, like I really appreciate that. Yeah,
yeah. That was my favorite thing about that episode, was that it was Count Dooku was more like, in that case, in that moment to Anakin and Obi-Wan, it was more so the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? So it's like, in a way, they were teaming up with him to get out of this situation, of course, until the very end when he, escapes in that second episode. But that was really cool to see. And the banter, too, like you brought up while we were watching it, including Dooku in that banter between them, was fun to see. I do think it probably could have been one episode, that arc. Like, I felt like it dragged on a little bit. Like, they keep trying to escape, they get brought back. They try to escape, they get brought back, But there was a lot of fun to be had. And, Jar Jar, him not being my favorite, the fact that he's the B storyline of those two episodes, I feel like it could have been probably condensed a little bit. I found myself a little bit bored during some of it, but overall, it was a fun arc, and I did like the introduction of those pirate characters. I'm excited to see more of them. A little bit of inconsistency that I didn't really understand from episode to episode, where they clearly switched the cups at the end of episode 11, right? Like, their cups were poisoned, they switched them, and then the next episode starts, and they're just like, I guess they were drugged, and they wake up, But it's a cartoon, whatever, but a little bit of an inconsistency that it was a little bit confusing.
Yeah, I could have swore I thought they explained it, but I don't know. My guess is they put that shit in all the cups, maybe, yeah. Or at least in 4 cups, maybe because like Hondo's smart, so I'm guessing like he knew that would happen, or a possibility it could have happened. Yeah, and like you said, like those first 2 episodes, I definitely think that it could have been one, because as I'm going into it, like, shit, what happened in the second episode?
Yeah, they just kept trying to escape and kept being put back in. So it was, not that it was uneventful, but it was just a little bit repetitive, I think. And then that last episode, I think I probably liked the most of the 3, with the introduction of this new planet with these characters. I don't know what their species is called, but it was just something different. And I like, so far at least, in this show, I really like the episodes where the main characters of the episode are the ones that aren't featured in the films. Like episodes with Ahsoka, or what was the name of the new character in this one? The woman?
Ayla Secura.
Yeah. Or episodes with Rex, the clone, stuff like that. The episodes with Anakin and everything are still awesome, and a lot of them were good. But when we get episodes that are like these newer characters, I feel like it builds the universe a little bit more, and it's nice to see those.
Yeah, it's really nice because there's so many Jedi, especially in episodes 2 and 3, and even 1, where it's like they don't say anything. It's just Mace Windu and Yoda talking, and that's it. And these other characters are silent. But this show does such a good job of fleshing out every character, what their intentions are, what their beliefs are, what they sound like, because a lot of them don't fucking talk. It's refreshing, and it makes, episode 3 that much harder to watch. It's like, because it makes it adds so much layer and depth, and they're not worthless. They do such a good job of establishing, that they're worth something, and they're not just, mindless soldiers. And also, like, the introduction of these new planets and set pieces and new characters, and like how everyone, it's really good at documenting the fall of the Jedi Order, and like how everyone's just sick of it already. It's like, you're not peacekeepers, you're fighting this war. How about you just stopping the war? It's like you just keep fighting. It's like there's no like diplomatic solution. Mm-hmm. You just keep fighting, and maybe the other side isn't cooperative. But I really love seeing these. I didn't even know the name of this planet from that last episode, but like these species and how they interact, and it's yeah, the world building, man, it's just unbelievable.
Yeah, like I said when we started the show, I mean, that's always been one of my favorite things about Star Wars, and it's excelled in this series, which is nice to see.
Yeah, I mean, you need those low points to set up the high points,
Yeah.
so I'm okay with it. Nice arc. I'm glad we left on a cliffhanger for the next one.
Yeah, and we're right in the middle of the season, so we still got a few more parts of watching this before we get to the end of Season 1, and so stick around, subscribe to the target audience if you haven't to catch those. We're also watching the Book of Boba Fett, and we're going to be watching Peacemaker in January. We react to movie trailers, review movies, all sorts of things here on the channel, so subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss any of those videos.
All right, I think that'll about do it. I'm Alex, this is Josh. We are the target audience, obviously. Content is made for absolutely everybody, but we think it's specifically made for us and hopefully for you too. Thanks for coming along on this ride, and we'll catch you on the next one.